Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. And shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today? Oh my gosh, sorry, something in my throat. Drinking water. You'll be happy to know, actually, or maybe not happy to know, that my fuel has arrived. My liquid meals, which I'm sort of taking as supplements. Kind of like a way to describe my music. I'm not using it to replace my meals. I'm just using it to basically decrease my meal size and then spread out how much I'm ingesting, I suppose, throughout the day. And it's actually pretty good. I was saying, no, like I think it's working decently well. Good evening, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 9:14 p.m. on Thursday, August 27th, 2026. So yeah, like I mean, something doesn't hurt my stomach. I mean, one I have is the definitely gluten-free version, made in gluten-free factory. And all that, so no risk of cross-contamination. It's all groovy. The only problem I have with it is, like, it seems it's quite bitty, I would say. So oftentimes when I drink it, I feel like I'm also like inhaling some powder, and like I am shaking it a lot, to be honest. And maybe it's just I need to put more water in or something. I don't know necessarily. So yeah, it kind of tickles the back of my throat a little bit, but that's a-okay. You are... your name was in my head in just a moment. It was like Limburg, that's it. And yeah, what are we going to talk about? I don't know, but I've got to record quite a few pre-recorded episodes because I'm not here this weekend. It's actually a bank holiday weekend, and I'll be having a little trip. You're Henrietta, right? Plucky, never mind. I always get you confused then. So yeah, we'll be doing some Happy Home Paradise as well in a moment. So maybe this will be a bit of a shorter episode, even though it's not that late, you know. How does my stomach feel right now? My stomach doesn't hurt, which is great. Like, I will say absolutely amazing stuff right now. Stomach doesn't hurt. Do I feel a bit bloated? I do feel a bit bloated right now, but that's okay. You know, it's not a painful bloating, which is fine at least. Because I still think there's something going on, but, you know, I don't necessarily know exactly what it is, can't figure it out at the moment, but that's okay. As long as it's being minimised at the moment, I think is the important part, in my opinion. But what are we going to talk about? We're probably going to talk a little bit more about stuff we did over the weekend, I suppose. The board game convention I went to. I'm just trying to think what other things I even want to talk about from it. There's not really much. There's not really much more, mind you. What on earth is this? Oh, I see. Was there anything else that I wanted to talk about? I'm trying to think. Some cool stuff. Got some. I guess I can talk about the stuff I bought. Like I bought a very cool dice, which is something I was considering buying last year or the year before. I can't remember exactly. And it's basically a dice in a bottle, and then like you turn it upside down, it floats up to the top, and then that's what you roll. And I was strongly considering getting a charisma one last year in a bottle. I even I really liked what that shop was selling, to be honest. They had like some really cool stuff. But I decided against it because I was like, I never play any of these games in person. It doesn't really make sense, I suppose, to buy it. But then I will say credit to the person who was running the stall this time. She had a great pitch where she was like, hey, do you want to roll a charisma save or something, or like a charisma check? And I was like, absolutely. You got me hook, line and sinker. I rolled it and I rolled a 19, and I was like, well, that's just fate, because I was strongly considering buying this, so I might as well buy it. I rolled just now. I've just got a 16 as well, but it's really cool. Harriet and Evelyn apparently, but basically it's like a potion bottle. It's got like a wax seal at the top, and on front it just says charisma, and then yeah, it's got a floating dice in with like this sort of sparkly liquid inside. Yeah, I was really considering getting a charisma save last time, or a charisma die last time. I think it seems like it would be pretty fun to get one for each stat, but that seems a bit excessive for someone who doesn't actually play any physical D&D. But I thought I'd do it because I was like, that seems like a lot of fun. And yeah, and I just got to give credit where credit is due. That was a great sales pitch, I think. Wrote me in. You somehow already knew that this was something I wanted to try, and then boom, you got me hook, line, and sinker. But I was really considering it strongly, to be fair. So I guess it's not the most outrageous thing after all. I'm trying to think what else. What other sort of things did I buy? I bought a load of earrings. Like, I went to a store and I didn't realise that they were a store which I bought earrings from the previous year until I saw the exact earrings I was wearing. And I was like, oh, look, I'm literally wearing those earrings right now. And they were like, cool. And I bought some more stuff from them. I bought like a dragon earring which goes over my ear, which seems supremely cool. I bought... What other sort of earrings did I buy? I can't remember. I'm trying to think. I bought some very interesting colourful earrings. One which looks like some blue moths, which I wanted to buy. And when I saw, I was like, I want to buy some sort of weirdo, stranger one, more like designs which I wouldn't usually get, because I often get quite more minimalist designs, and I wanted some more like colourful, interesting ones. So I really like this like blue lunar moth looking one. And then I bought some which are like two like little budgies on flowers, and I thought that was cute. And I can't believe I didn't buy it, but I should have absolutely bought it because I actually really liked it. But they were like these jellyfish looking ones, which I thought actually when I was back, I was like, oh, I thought I did buy those. Turns out I did not buy those. So there you go. Trying to think what else. I also bought, what else did I buy? I bought a couple of rings, which I don't normally buy. And I said it was because, well, I mean, I don't have any rings. I mean, they're adjustable. That's one of the people I bought the earrings from. Not the colourful earrings, but the dragon earring. I also bought like a little set of like a necklace, which had a bee on it, as well as two earrings, which also had bees, because I was like, you know, nice minimalist style. Let it work, let it fly. I bought a really, really nice necklace with this like beautiful crystal on it. Which I saw like immediately and was like, oh, that is the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. And I was like, you know what, I might come back for it. I had to think about that in a while. Mainly because it was on a gold chain, and the silver is what works for me because I wear silver jewelry. And like, if you don't know my colour palette, I'm very, very winter leaning. So I was just like, if only this was, I was like, do you have this like in silver instead of on gold? And he was like, no, unfortunately this is the only one. I could switch out the chain, I guess, but then unfortunately like the attachment thing is still gold. And I was like, you know what, I'm still gonna buy this anyway. It's like the most gorgeous like gem crystal thing. It's like, it has like a mosaic, iridescent mosaic pattern. So I was like, absolutely. I bought it, and yeah, I will look for opportunity to wear it. Not this weekend, but this weekend it's not really the right opportunity for it, I would say, but certainly in the future, I think. Even if it's in gold, you can make gold work. And like, I know colour palettes are a thing, which is like complementary to your skin tone and undertones and stuff like that, but you can I still think you can make the colours which aren't necessarily your main colours work, in my opinion. You just have to do it in the right way. Like, you don't oversaturate on some colours. You can use that as an accent colour. You can sort of balance it here and there. Because what you wear is not just compared against yourself. It's compared as a holistic whole against everything you're wearing, like the entire palette of what you have. So that's kind of the idea. Well, I think. Yeah, what else was I going to say about this? I don't really know, to be honest. Sorry, I'm losing my mind here. So that was a really cool thing. I also bought like a coaster, which I'm actually using. I feel like I've had like a mindset change where it's like, you know, things are kind of meant to be used. Like, why would I buy them and never use them? So I'm actually actively using this coaster. This coaster was like a set of 4. It's a very funny story, because we saw these coasters, and one of my friends was like, oh, this one's like really, really cute. And we were like, oh, we probably have enough coasters and that sort of thing. But there was like a set of 4. And at that moment, I was thinking, I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool thing to buy, because, you know, there's 4 of us here. Like, it'd be cool if we all got one each. But my friend, they really liked the frog one. And then, like, at some point we got separated. I don't know. It's probably I went off to do my own thing while they were buying something, you know. I don't know. I don't keep track of exactly every single moment we weren't together. And I was like, you know what? I wanted to visit this stall again because I really like those coasters, and I thought I'd pick up one of the bookmarks as well. So I bought the set of 4 coasters, and I bought the bookmark. And then I went to the store next to it. That's where I bought the more colourful earrings. And then I was like, okay, let's go find my friend. So I wandered around, and I also think I checked out another store, because I was like, there was another one that I did want to check out, but I was a bit more iffy on. And I don't think I ended up getting something from that. I don't remember. But then I also, like, one of my friends was saying, she was like, oh, you know, I'm here and I haven't really bought anything. So I was like, okay, this is your task right now. Go and buy something for yourself. You know, not to call out my friend. She's not she is the type to not buy anything until, you know, like, you know, not like push comes to shove, but it's like, you know, she likes these things, but then, you know, she's sometimes a little bit hesitant about buying things here and there. So sometimes that's a push you need to be like, go on, buy it. So she did, and then it turns out she also bought that coaster for my friend. So when I found him again, she was actually giving that coaster to my friend, being like, here, I bought this for you. And I was like, no way, I actually did exactly the same thing. So as it turns out, that friend ended up being able to get quite a few other coasters. And I kept the one coaster, which thankfully was actually the one I wanted. Like, I let them all choose first because I didn't really mind. I thought they were all pretty good. But this was my favourite one. Because it has this little, like, dragon on it. It was like a wormy dragon thing. Because I like dragons, I'll be real. And that's the exact one I bought the bookmark of, so... that was a lot of fun. I'm trying to think what else I might have bought. It's really hard to remember off the top of my head, because I put everything away now in my little boxes and stuff. What I was actually thinking is I should try and get some, like, foam to sort of fold up, because I'm currently using macaron boxes to hold some of the rings and earrings and, like, necklaces and rings I have. But I was like, if it was an actual accessory box, that would probably be even better, one would think, but who knows. I also need to message my friend to get confirmation. Hold on, where is my friend? When did I last message him? Oh, here we go. I'll do that after this Animal Crossing episode. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else I bought as well. There are a lot of very cute things here and there. Again, I like accessories. Like, I like them more and more, I think, because they're nice to have, like, a range of things which can help complement your outfit, essentially. But I need to start getting into more, like, bracelets and rings and things. Even though I'm not, like, super my sort of thing, I'm very much like a necklace and earring person. But bracelets and rings, I think, are also good ways to be able to express exactly the outfit you're wearing, no? So slowly and surely, I will start collecting. Amassing a collection. Trying to think if I bought anything else. I didn't buy any plushies. Oh, there was one thing I was actually strongly considering getting. I wonder if I can find it online, but it was like a Pikmin shirt. And I was like, this is a really cool looking Pikmin, like, button down shirt. Because it's basic. Like, is Pikmin my favourite series? No, but I really liked this button down shirt. Because it was basically like a floral print of, like, interwoven with the Pikmin. Wait, this is it. Hold a minute, this is the exact shirt. Oh, there's a Kickstarter for it. Damnation Party, hold on, you can... Damnation Party. Pikmin meets William Morris button-up shirts and desk mats. It was this exact thing on the shirt, and I was like, this looks so good. I didn't know if it was actually them doing it. But I saw it and I was like, oh, that's a really cool looking shirt. I will have to come back and I'll consider it. And then I left and I came back and I was, oh yeah, I think this must have been them because they had these Pikmin charms as well. And I was like, yeah, this is really, really cool. I'll come back and think about it. But I forgot to go back and get that shirt. So much for that. But I'm not too torn up about it because I think, well, fashion wise, it's very, very cool. It's not, like, Pikmin is not my favorite franchise in the world. Like, I like it, but it's not, I'm not, like, dying for it. You know, it's no Animal Crossing. Now, if it was an Animal Crossing themed one, I would be kicking myself if I didn't get that, but still. Trying to think, what else did I buy? Annoyingly, I didn't take a photo of all the merch and stuff I bought, which I definitely should have before I put it all away. So now it's going to be much more of an effort, I think, to necessarily do so. To try and find everything again. I don't know, maybe I can just sort of see it by staring at my shelf. I really can't, it's all in boxes, what was I even thinking? I did put my bookmark there because I didn't know where else to put it. Because I currently have another bookmark. So now I've got 2 bookmarks. But I'm not reading 2 books. So it's sort of like a, what am I doing with that then? I don't know. Such is the way of life sometimes. Anyway, I'm also trying to think, like, do I need to record an episode for tomorrow or not? Because I technically have time tomorrow to record an Animal Crossing episode. Not necessarily a lot of time. Obviously, actually, but this might depend on my answer to my friend. So maybe I'll message my friend. Hiya. Hey, Ernie. Let's see what the response is to that, and then we will find out. What else did I buy? I mean, I bought a nice lunch. I bought a nice pad thai. I would say this was a rare day, I think, where basically I had no stomach issues whatsoever. A nice gluten-free pad thai. It was actually super nice because they had like a meal deal thing where you could buy something and you get some spring rolls as well. And I was like, oh, I might as well get some spring rolls, you know. I was buying it for me and I was buying it for a friend. We didn't ask for spring rolls, but I was like, yeah, why not? Let's splash out. Let's get some spring rolls. And then they were like, any allergies? And I was like, yeah, I'm kind of like gluten intolerant. That's why I bought my pad thai, because it was gluten free. And they were like, awesome. And then when I came back later to pick it up, they were just like, I'm so sorry, I didn't even realize and think about it, but the spring rolls are not gluten free. And they're very, very nice. They were like, can I give you a refund? And I was like, oh no, don't even smell it, just give me the spring rolls. I'll give them to my friends to eat, because there were still veggie spring rolls, I believe. So yeah. And they were like, they were very, very apologetic, and I was like, don't even sweat about it, you know, it's all good. They gave me a free drink on top of it, so I was like, oh, that's very nice of you. And then I realised that I didn't actually drink the drink. It's still in my friend's fridge. Okay, so that is a response from my friend. That means I only need to record Saturday and Sunday. Pre-recorded. Wonderful, I've got a load of time. But yeah, that's it. That's all the little trinkets I think I got. I mean, I got some dice as well from the Dice Goblin people. The mystery dice, which we try and get. I don't think we got this every time, but we often do a mystery dip of some kind. And my mystery dip die is like I would say a deep blue die. And this mystery set is like a lilac one with like white patterns on it, like very swirly sort of. I'm not going to say eldritch. I would put it more into like runic sort of patterns is maybe how I describe it. I'm not really sure what the best way to describe it is. There's a lot of like dots. That's probably what I say, but it's very nice looking dice set, to be honest. And I think they're there every single time, so it's always fun to basically see what sort of lucky dip thing they have. I mean, yeah. So that was one of the things. Oh yeah, I got a badge from them, and I got the the DM one, which was like, how do you want to do it with a dragon? Again, I like dragons. And then I got that mystery set, and then I got a mystery D20 bundle, which has like 7 D20s in. I also think I put the other D20 in here as well, maybe. Which is the one I got for free for taking a photo with their mascot character. The D20s that I got, what should we? I mean, they look kind of cool, but most of them, they basically just look like they're marbled, I suppose, in different colours. So there's like a black and red marbling. It's actually probably my favourite of a bunch. There's like some sort of deep green marbling. This is like a sort of grey slate marbling. This is like a deep blue marbled one. Doing the sparkle background, it's like an emerald marbling. This is like a sort of red and goldish one, maybe. And this is like a sort of lemonade coloured one as well, probably how to describe that. So I got a lot of D20s, I would say, in here. Which certainly is the one that you roll the most, I'd say, in D&D, so perhaps not unusual. I don't know if I have my ones from last year in here, actually, as well. Oh, I have a bag in here from last year. No, I have an empty bag in here. What the heck? Why do I just have an empty bag in here? An unopened bag from Mystery Dice Goblin. Okay, strange. Yeah, I have a lot of dice in here, and I probably need like a proper dice bag to keep them all, because I have a mini dice bag, which I bought on Etsy, which looks like a little dragon eye, and it's kind of sick. But that's got my old dice in it, so yeah. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to round this episode up here, and I'm going to go record some Happy Hour in Paradise, I think. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.